You are listening to the Majetic Minds podcast.
What is up, beautiful people? Hope you're having a good day, morning, afternoon, night, wherever the fuck you are. And let's get this thing started. So, I'm Morgan, and I'm your today's host for the Maje tic Mindz podcast. And there's nothing really too serious today. We're just gonna be talking about music, entertainment, books, maybe. I don't know. Let's just call this a freestyle episode. There's no particular idea or main point that I really want to get around. We're just going to talk today. So, for this freestyle episode, or for today's episode, let's start with something small and simple, like music, because I've been noticing the thing that really gets people in a mood, that affects their energy, their ideas, their mentality, is music. Music is a very, very powerful thing, and the thing that we must consider when discussing about music is just, it's more than just, something you like to hear. It's a collection of rhythms. It's math. It's energy. It's a vibe. It's a frequency, There's something I should, bring out when it comes to regarding music. Having music in different frequency can really affect your mood and your vibe in a little bit. I'll see if I can pull an article of that sometime, but it's very interesting. If any hip hop fans out there listen to, God, I'm gonna butcher this shit, but you'll probably know what I'm talking about. XXXTentacion? Did I say that right? Please God, did I say that right? I don't fucking know. Right? When I was looking him up, mentioned that he was learning about music frequency and how he wants to learn how to utilize it and control it to basically have people put to sleep, to have them be relieved when they listen to his music, some sort of like a lullaby. And I found that really, really interesting. Now, when you, as a musician or a producer or just an average music listener, just a regular average show, not all smart ass, just some regular guy, right? And you really get into mastering, like you try to figure out which file you try to upload a song in, be it an MP3, WAV, or MP4. Okay, take it from me, when it comes to uploading music online, you always gotta go for a WAV file. The beat is more precise, it's more clear, it's more smoother, and it's high definition. Now an MP3 is more like convertible. Now I'm not saying this as like a top producer or like master engineer. This is from experience. I'm just some regular fucking guy, But just definitely go for a WAV file. But when you, as a musician, upload songs to SoundCloud, AudioMac, YouTube, yada yada yada, fucking whatever, you notice a change of frequency or in the sound. Like you're able to basically accurately, in a way, figure out which is which and gravitate to whichever of the files make you feel a certain way. You know, it's very interesting to learn about. It's a very big fucking music can really impact you in a way, you know? And this is something very big to come out of me being within a musical household and a musical family, you know? I understand the power of frequencies is not only a huge asset being a producer, but like you can really have a certain audience or group of people gravitate towards you. And I think that's what X was heading towards too before his unfortunate demise. Rest in peace. But yeah, just like the thing about being able to have music be one of your expertise, your careers, or your talents is very powerful. Music has been with us for so goddamn long. Like this beats here in hip hop. I had a drum teacher who is supposedly, by claim, the best drummer in Western Massachusetts, who would always just tell me whenever we just play something I like or just something you want me to play, that the beats that they would play can be traced down all the way back to Africa. Can you imagine hearing a sound from 100 years or so, or just more, from in the past, and having it being transferred into something brand new right in front of you? You wouldn't even know it. It's crazy. Because, like, the thing is that, like, music is just, it never dies, you know? It never dies. Just like how matter can't be created or destroyed, you know? It's pretty much forever. And that could probably be the same said for music, and you wouldn't even realize it. Like, think of how much of music is recreated from a century, 100 years ago, decades. You know where I'm going for this. Like, look at hip hop, for example. A fair amount of the songs from your favorite artists, like J. Cole, I think even Jay-Z and Drake, are basically rehashed, remixed loops from tracks from the 70s. And the fact that it could transition into hip hop so well from a completely different genre is absolutely mind blowing. There's a guy I follow on TikTok who would just take songs from popular rappers and he would slowly deconstruct them to basically demonstrate how they're old tracks from the 70s. Sometimes they could even be just random tracks you never heard of, like some Indian or Afrobeat song. Like, music is a powerful language that must be understood and shared in a global, universal, energetic, vibrant atmosphere, you know? Yeah, it's just, I just been having a lot of shit in my head about music, you know? Just being in a group, or let's just say many groups and many people, and working on many projects, I've understood over the years of just how music can really influence people. Because you have to remember that humans operate on a certain frequency. You know, I don't exactly remember which frequencies humans usually like gravitate towards to, or like we just exist in, but like they do matter to a certain degree. Now with 442 hertz, right, that frequency, this is a very special frequency. Now, I can't really say too much because like I'm not really a psychologist, or like I don't really have a degree in this type of shit, if that really matters or anything, but there is something special about it. Because within that frequency, the music sort of like, let's just say it's sort of like, moves towards your like inside, like in a spiritual kind of sense, if you really want to take it in that direction. Or we can just go for a more broad and basic explanation for the normies. It basically channels your brain waves in a certain pulse. You know, like I think someone who does this quite frequently with their music is Mac DeMarco. Apparently, a lot of his songs, or hell, maybe even all of them, is in 432 hertz. And if you're a fan of him, this shouldn't be surprised, because his music always makes you want to just relax, lay down, or just go to sleep. You know? Like if you listen to Chamber of Reflection, Let Her Go, his music always makes you want to relax or like feel relieved. And when you know he puts in that precise frequency, you know exactly where he's trying to hit. And you can get the idea he knows how to do it. So trying to have that understanding and be able to utilize it is truly something. I had a single I released in 2020 after I was done taking care of Maje tic Mindz called Mystical. It's my most favorite beat I ever produced, which is a tad bit unfortunate in production terms, because that's like the easiest beat. That's probably one of the easiest beats I've ever made in under like 30 or 20 minutes, but it ended up becoming one of my favorite songs that I've ever made, because it was just so unusual and so unique, but at the same time, it worked. Now, I didn't put the song in a certain frequency. It's just the way how I made it and the tools I utilized to make that song. You know, just a bit of guitar, hi-hat, bass, vocals, and production-wise, it was simple, but like there's something about it that just spoke of a high craftsmanship. And I'm not saying I'm really like that. I'm just a guy that just use loops and makes samples or just whatever I like. I'm nothing special, but like, yeah, just like when you really make something you like, or just move forward to what has you like gravitate, or has your spirit, you know, levitate in a very, very high vibrating atmosphere, you get an idea of why music just makes people fucking move. Music really gets you going. It just really gets you going. I don't think I can go a whole single day, unless if I was really tired or some shit, without music. I've had days in high school where like I would just forget my headphones, or I was in super rush, or I felt like sleeping. Then I just would not have music playing, and it would just kill my fucking mood. No lie. It would literally just kill my fucking mood. Like, I didn't really want to do shit. I didn't really want to go anywhere. I didn't feel like traveling the whole world, doing some crazy shit, or just like change my life. I just didn't feel that empathy when I would just not have it playing. You know?